Okay, let's get this fun and excitement going. Mr. Joe, how you doing? Parasite, Forger, Flexus. How's everybody's Monday coming along? Let's see here. I think we'll leave the music as is. And we're just going to get right to it. So, not even sure why it's a late start. I wasn't really doing anything. I don't know why what was I doing? Huh. Well, yeah, I don't think I was doing anything in particular, but like at quarter after 11 my time, I wasn't planning to stream. And then I checked to see if the info for the first round of Arena was out. The featured arena for the 6-star, I didn't see any listing, but I looked at like what people were submitting, and I think the lowest I saw was 78 spots at 114, which is a fair bit lower than what I was expecting. I think probably than a lot of people were expecting. So I figured, okay, well, update that info and then let's get at it. And then I saw that the beta is live, but I don't think you can actually access the 7.4 portion. You can get in the beta, but you can't play 7.4. And then, I don't know if any of you remember a while back, we had that dual class 6-star crystal, which I thought was a 6-star Nexus. And I would have gotten it anyways, I think. I don't think I would have necessarily picked it up as quickly as I did on stream if I had realized it wasn't a Nexus. It was 3,000 units, so not too bad. But now we've got a dual class 6-star Nexus. And I was kind of thinking about it for a little bit. I thought I'd be thinking about it. All right, I was thinking about it for a little bit. I thought you'd be starting with the beta test? No. If I were going to do that, it would be a specific streams for that. But normally I can't reliably access it, for one. This time I can. I've gone onto it twice, just after it went live to see if 7.4 was up and running, and then it wasn't. And then just while the stream was starting, I checked again, and it's still not active. But if I were considering doing a Legends run, well, I mean, we can't. But if that was a possibility and I was thinking to do that, I probably would be checking it out. But yeah. I low-key want to finish Act 6 before 14 days because I have free access to the beta. Wait. Why would finishing Act 6 have anything to do with you having access to the beta? Or you mean just so that you could... Is that so that you would be able to access Act 7 in the beta? Is that what you mean? But the beta, like what you would have access to or what you would see on the beta, was determined a while ago. So anything that changes on your real account right now has no effect for the beta. You're not used to daylight savings yet? Could be. Because it didn't feel... Well, no, because that would mean it would have been later, if anything. But, yeah. Is Jojo from the last stream? Yeah. Characters for Vivified node? Which one is that? It starts at 11 a.m., 10 more minutes to go. Testing grounds to test Act 7 stuff in the beta? Yeah, so if you have Act 7 unlocked right now, or like 2 weeks ago or so, then yeah, you'd be able to access it on the beta currently. But if you didn't already have it... Actually, you know what? I think that would be fine for that. I think it would be fine because the beta is probably set that you already have access to the content. But I know, like, for crystals or something like that, that would have been locked in a couple weeks ago. Lawrence, how you doing? Act 6 testing grounds. Okay. But if you have Act 6 finished, why would you want to test anything for Act 6? I'm confused what you're saying, man. Because you're saying that you want to get Act 6 finished while the beta is active to practice in Act 6? Ooh, and this is going to be a bit short of our stream because I got to head out at 2, which is... Wait, it's almost 12. Yeah, which is about 2 hours. So normally I'd stream for 2 hours, but I'll probably just stream for an hour and a half. Oh, actually that would work because getting through the 6 stars is usually about an hour and a half, so yeah, that will work just fine. Just peachy. I already finished 6-2, 2 more chapters to go. I got uncollected. Oh, very good. Congratulations. Moving along. Very good, very good. Lawrence, are you... Although it doesn't look like the 7.4 playability is there yet, but the beta is active. But are you going to be trying out anything for 7.4? See how it's looking? Beta is for spending revives and getting used to the fights. Yeah. I have to go to the doctor. I'll be back. Okay, man. I will maybe, possibly, probably not be here. Well, I guess it just depends how long your doctor visit is. So I don't know. I just updated the driver for that allows me to use the old phone as a webcam, and now that I've done that, I can't do the green screen on it anymore, which is weird. Justin, how you doing? Honestly, I just don't have the time. Yeah, I just don't have the desire. I don't know. I really don't. Yeah, I think outside of, which will be interesting, I suppose, too, to see. Well, wait, we had the 7.3 beta before they announced there would be no Legends run for it. But yeah, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe you might see less activity, like less people participating in this beta. If they're, like you don't really need to know anything up front because you can just take your time in it. There's no need to rush through it next when it goes live, right? Cyber, how you doing? My day is coming along okay. Okay. Oh, that's what I was doing. Right. I was trying to figure out why it was like right when the arenas reset, I couldn't get in. I wanted to get 100 points for the boss rush thing. So I got up to 100 points, which, yeah, that's definitely not going to get me in the top 300. But I wanted to at least get 100 points. Got to sleep, so I dropped by to say hi. Have a good one. All right, Justin. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a bit. You're at the doctor's now. Oh, damn, son. Okay. The doctor's office chatting on the Twitchers. All right. When I eventually R3 6-star negative, thinking about making an ultimate guide montage style video of him and his best uses. Thoughts will be my first video if I go through with it. Yeah, like why not? Any champion, if you want to make a video on, go for it. There might be tons of videos about it already, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to have more. But in that case in particular, I don't know if there's too many videos regarding him. There might be. I've never looked specifically, but I've never seen any pop up either. So, in the case of a champion that isn't highlighted very often, yeah, it could get, if you're doing it for views, it could get a lot of views. But even if it was a well-known champion or whatever, yeah, sure, do it. Do you see? Well, for example, like I don't know anything about him. The only thing, and I'm not even sure if it's right from the beginning of the fight or whatever, is that he's immune or can be immune or take less damage from degen. I mean, I could read his info, but it would require reading. But yeah, regardless if there are other videos about him, if he's a champion that you enjoy playing, that you like, yeah, go for it. Well, I mean, that's kind of how Buddy Lee really got his start, right? He started with videos on Tigra and iHawk, like just informative and how to play and where they're useful and stuff, and took off from there. Adam, how you doing? How is your day coming along? Okay. I might just do it as like a hobby if I got through with it. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, if you upload a video, it doesn't mean that you have to be doing it on a consistent basis or anything like that, right? And like, I started streaming not expecting to be like consistently streaming. It was more just to see how it worked. And I just kept doing it because I like doing it, and it makes Arena go faster. There's people to chat with, so. And actually, I think the first few videos I uploaded were just crystal openings, and now that's pretty much all I open. I did a few other, like, not guides, but informative videos maybe, of things, and in a lot of those cases, it was more to try different things in making videos. It wasn't so much like information that I thought people needed or something like that. I thought it might be useful information. Somebody might find it helpful, but it was actually more so just to try different things for making a video. Which, I mean, it's not like it was anything really complex or anything, but it was stuff I hadn't done, didn't know how to do, so figure out how to do it for those specific videos. So that could always be something too. What do you guys think about the dual class 6-star Nexus? I mean, it's obviously there to drain our units. Fair. Do you think you're gonna pick it up, or not gonna bother? Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, dokie. Back I am. Back I am. Unit broke already, so probably not going to scoop it up. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, and I don't think it would be. Yeah, I mean, in general, you don't really want to just be buying units anyways, and I don't think that would be something worthwhile. Just buying units. If that was on offer, and it was already this was during Cyber Weekend, I think I could see it then, because you'd be getting all the other stuff from the units anyways. But outside of that, yeah, I don't know. Ginger Muslim, how you doing? It's been a while. How are things in good old Iceland? Icy? Is it starting to get cold there? It's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's cold here. It's definitely cooler. But no picky. I'll pass. Yeah, I'm just spending units on Act 6. Yeah, and there's no guarantee in a crystal that it's going to get you anything to get through that, right? And even if you did, it could still take a while to get somebody ranked up to be useful. So, yeah. I won't get it, but I expect to see it again for Cyber Weekend. I don't think. Oh, you mean like it's one of the items in the unit offers? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That actually wouldn't be too bad because you'd be getting the units. You'd also get the crystal. Huh. Um. So I've got almost 36,000 units right now. So that would leave. I'd still have over 30. Um. The only thing is, like, I was thinking about it, and I was going class by class. Like, skill. All I want is a dupe on Nick, mutant. Only a dupe on Professor X or a new Red Magneto. So that's really only 3 champions there. Science Mystic would be a dupe on Doom. Nobody new. Science would probably just be I-Bomb. Yeah, just I-Bomb, so that's only 2. Tech and Cosmic. I think CGR is in the basic. So a dupe on CGR. A dupe on Ghost. Maybe a dupe on Warlock. I don't think I'd be... Yeah, a dupe for Warlock would be nice, but not a necessity. And in Cosmic, there's nobody new that I would want. So, yeah. It just... The likelihood of getting any of what I'd want is so slim. So it just really doesn't make it worthwhile. A new 6-star would be good, but not for 4,000 units. So, yeah, I think I'd pass. How many units is it? 3K, 4K. So the one that they had a while ago, which was just a dual class, not a Nexus, was 3K. This one is a Nexus. So you get to pick one of 3 champions, but it's 4K. Daylight savings screw with my brain. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Sunday would be the day that would be really mess things up. Today, not so. Oh, so when I left just now, I went to turn off the fireplace, and it's like you have to go through the kitchen to get to the fireplace. And I see the time on the stove. I'm like, what? And okay. But every time, I should just change the time on the stove. But every time I see it, I'm like, oh, damn, it's later than I thought. And then I'll look at my phone. Oh, right, because that's not the right time. That's why beta is so good, learning to fight in the beta rather than the real account. Yeah. What's the weather there? It's like maybe 10, 12 degrees. No, I think it's like 8 degrees. So it's not, but it's not cold. It's cool. If there's a wind, it will feel cold. But right now it's sunny. We had snow just a little bit before Halloween, but that's all gone now. It's getting a bit cold here. I'm having to start wearing clothes. Only started wearing clothes, eh? Redwood, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Yeah, I expect we'll see a few videos of people opening those 6-star Nexus over the next... Well, probably quite a few today, maybe a few tomorrow as well. I never bother with it in my car because I have my phone on me, so I'm always panicking when I see the time on my car when I'm going places. Yeah. So my appointment is at 2:30, so I want to leave the house at 2. And then when I looked at the stove, it was looking like it was 1 o'clock. I'm like, what? But yeah, it's 12, so I still got a bit of time. It's funny. I think the stove is the only... Yeah, that's the only clock that I have that's not like on a computer or a phone. But in my old house, I guess it would have been the microwave, and there was like an actual clock in the kitchen. But I don't have any analog clocks. They're all digital now, and they're all like part of a device. Chilling, doing some arena, trying to figure out what is for lunch. Okay. Pizza, can't go wrong there. Yeah. I'm not a big pizza fan. Like I'll eat pizza for sure. But it's not like, wouldn't really be my first choice usually. There's actually a pretty decent pizza place just next door. There's a little strip mall there. There's a Chinese takeout, an Indian takeout, and then it's a pizza steak restaurant. Pizza. What is it called? Steak and pizza, I think. I've never eaten, but it would. Yeah, it's. Well, I guess they don't really have too many people sitting down eating currently. I don't know actually if they're more takeout or more. Well, now it's more takeout, but in general, I don't know if it was more dine-in or takeout. But the Chinese and Indian place are definitely takeout. What was the worst chapter that you explored in Act 6? You asked me before. The one with Mordo, 6-2. But it was specifically the Mordo. Outside, why did I do this? This was such a bad idea. Outside of the Mordo one, the rest wasn't too bad. The champion, the first and last time I fought him, sucked. Other than that, he wasn't too bad. But every time fighting Mordo sucked. It was the Mordo fight in particular, but it was also the restrictions on the paths. Without the restriction on the paths would be quite easy. I think for Mordo, I always had Quake or Void. And it wasn't... I didn't like that there's the combo party with Hurt Locker. That was really annoying. But I think... so the No Retreat champion, which the No Retreat node no longer exists for that. But that was by far the longest, most costly, and most annoying fight in all of Act 6 for me. The Grandmaster, once I understood the mechanics, it was fine. That one was just a matter of figuring out the mechanics. The mechanics for No Retreat Champion was fine. It was a matter of... Because whenever I dash back just by habit, I'm always dashing back twice. So that was just muscle memory was screwing me over there. And also, I think I couldn't take Cap IW. And I think if I could have, because if I could have taken Cap IW, I'd have been able to block through a lot more. Okay, AQ is done. So be able to join AQ shortly. Okay. Chicken wings. That could be not a bad thing to have too. I really like the Indian place close by. It's quite good. But and like if I have takeout from there, I'll have it the day I get it, and probably the next day. And then I end up using, so the meat and the rice is probably gone, but I'll have like a lot of sauce. So then I'll end up using my own chicken or beef, and then add their sauce to it. So having their takeout lasts me quite a while. Because you can keep the sauce for a fair bit of time. Like you don't need to use it up all right away. And I think I talked about it on a stream a while ago. So since I've been here, there's been 3 different names for the Indian takeout place. The first 2 years it was one place, and then they closed, and another they were bought out or somebody else opened up there. And then just recently that one closed and now it's another one. But last Sunday, not yesterday, but last week, I was going to have the Indian takeout and I called and they're like, oh, we're closed. And I'm like, uh-oh. I was all worried. What am I going to do? And then I was in the strip mall the other day and I saw that there was another sign there with a different name and I was like, okay, good. And I took a look at the menu and it's pretty much the same type of stuff. So, yeah, there was some relief. What's the worst chapter you've found so far, Forger? I think so far for Act 7, 7-3 has been the worst. Not in difficulty, just in variety. 7-1 and 7-2, a lot of it I can get through with Ghost. 7-3, she really doesn't feel that applicable to too much of it. And I would guess it's going to be the same thing for 7-4, which maybe I should get on the beta and see, but I'm pretty sure she's not going to be too applicable for 7-4. Kang was super fun. Yeah, he's super fun if you can dash back. So the first time I fought him, I didn't really get how it was working. And when I was done, I was like, oh my god, that was so straightforward, so simple, because it's the same mechanic the entire fight. The only difference is in phase 2, you gain power, and in phase 3, you lose power. Other than that, the entire fight is exactly the same. So, understanding the fight, the second time I went in, obviously much better understanding, but I just could not dash back. So I just kept getting hit by his special. And I had the timing down, because the first time I faced him, getting the timing for the special took me a little bit as well. But, man, that was so annoying. It's one thing if I screw up and die, I can accept that. I'll screw up a ton. I can accept that. But when I know I'm doing it right and the game isn't responding, that is so annoying. Which is partly why I'm really taking it slow too. Main reason is if I were to go through and get it all done right away, there'd just be too much T2A. But also, I'm not in too much of a rush because, yeah, it's because of me screwing up and the game screwing up, it's taking a lot more resources than it should. But a week's worth of revives and health pots seems to be about enough to get through. I've only done two passive Kang. Everywhere else, I think I've only died on Pats. I haven't died to bosses. He's really the only boss that's costing me any resources. Which, if he is the final boss, it probably should, right? But this coming Sunday, my plan is to take Suicides off and get the final 4 paths done and just be done with Kang. And then, actually, after that, I won't have very much more to go at all. I think I've got 16 paths left right now. So once I get the 4 done with Kang, I'll just have 12 to go. So, oh no! Oh snap! Okay. Recently I came across a post where in this month's storyline in EQ, the dialogue says directly that Galactus shall come as champ in a few months or in first quarter in 2022. Okay. Oh, so have you guys heard the rumor for buffed champs and new champion next month? And if not, I won't say. I haven't seen anything. I saw in a chat where people were discussing it. Cable caught me off guard because I was stupid and didn't read notes. Thought Mag was a better option than Doom, but didn't see the 200% enhanced abilities. Yeah, there was 2 fights where Doom was like, I think it was Cable. Who was the other one? Is it Bishop maybe? No, is Bishop even a boss in there? Cable, though, for sure. And there was another one where Doom just took care of business. Well, I guess I could say what I saw in the chat. Like I said, I don't know if it's accurate or not, but I know some people don't want to know that stuff until they see it in game. So if you don't want to know, turn away or mute your speaker for a second, and I'll give you 5 seconds or 10 seconds to do so. Okay, so apparently the buff champions are supposed to be Green Goblin and Electro. Oh, this is not good. Oh, crap. She's not awakened. And the new champion is supposed to be Sandman. So that could be interesting. And I think it was just one new champion. So it makes sense that it would be a Spidey character. Or a character from the Spider-Verse. But yeah, I hope it's not Sandman and a Spider-Man character. It's interesting too, because I think the last Kabam had ever said of Sandman was that they didn't have the ability to do the graphics the way they would want for him. So things have changed pretty quick. Man, I am... wait, I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, okay, this one's going to be good. But I've lost two 6-stars so far, I think. How's your day coming out along, Plexus? Do let us know when to unmute. I'll let you know. Who are the league champs for last month? Yeah, you could just rewind a bit. About 2 minutes. I got this week off. Pretty chilled. Okay. Very good. So are you going to be streaming a bit over the week? I think it's a little bit funny how people don't like the leaks or that, people get the info, whatever. But as soon as it's in the public, it's talked about a fair bit. Okay. Probably. Very good. What do you do for work, Plexus? What pays the bills? So I think when I was asking about that 6-star Nexus, nobody in chat was planning to get it, eh? Admin in a heating company, nothing exciting? Okay. Okay. So this would probably be a good time to have time off, because I would assume pretty quick here it would be getting pretty busy for you, because you're in the UK, right? So it's probably already cooled off a fair bit. There's going to be more so. More so. How would things be in the summer? Would it be pretty dead work-wise? Or is it like heating and air conditioning? Oh, damn. Yeah. Got him. Have you ever thought of streaming on YouTube Plexus, or do you think you'll just stick to Twitch? Stick to the Twitcher. You know, and I'm just thinking about that Nexus a little bit more. None of the champions that have been new in the last little while that I would want would be in there. So Hercules and Kitty wouldn't be in there. Hyperion wouldn't be. And no, obviously wouldn't be. I think those are the only ones that I'd be. Oh, Nimrod. I think I'd like Nimrod. Not too sure. The main tech 6-star that I wanted was Penny Parker, which I got lucky and got her. So UK doesn't have AC as much as the US. Yeah. I'm in Canada, but it's the same thing here. There definitely is air conditioning, and it's becoming more and more of a thing, but older places definitely not. Which was one of the issues this past summer with the crazy heat in the West. I think they said like 40% of places had what? No, you didn't. 40% of places had air conditioning. And I kind of wonder if after that this summer in the West, if we might start seeing that as a what the hell? Start seeing that as a requirement for places. There's business there, but not to the same degree. Yeah, well, I mean, for Canada, outside of a few places, well, probably more so Ontario, maybe Saskatchewan a bit too, but you don't get real high temperatures, and if you do, it doesn't last very long. It's maybe like 2 weeks. But the problem for the West this year was, well, it was the highest ever in Canada, but it was like almost a month. So yeah, so if we start seeing that on a regular basis, so like we do a lot of planned work during the summertime. Okay. Okay, let's put in some help requests so we don't have to scroll down as much. Yeah, just the last, before I started streaming, and then I think once or twice last week when I was streaming, I had the fireplace on because it wasn't cold, but it was definitely cool. But yeah, maybe half an hour to an hour of the fireplace on, it you can feel it. I have like regular heating as well. I just much prefer the fireplace. The regular, like the what is it? I think it's like a boiler system probably, but it just the fireplace feels like the heaters when they're on, it just feels a little bit muggy, whereas with the fireplace it's just warm. Okay, so if we get a heavy, that should be it. But that means you've got to allow us to get a heavy. Well, not like that. I should have gone invisible. Oh well. For what? I think I actually want to start playing Hood a little bit, but I don't see using him with Ghost. I mean, I don't use Ghost much, so. And really, until the phasing recoil thing is resolved, I mean, I could use them to tank L3s because I could still phase that. I was thinking about doing that for the boss rush, but I think there's only one fight where I'd have to worry about the L3. Every other fight I should be able to bait out specials fine. Yeah, okay. Might be not a bad option to use against Bishop in general. Get invisible by one dash back and do heavy. That's very sneaky. No, I'd still have to. I'd still have to hold the block to get the invisibility, but for the most part, I really only want to use it for opponents that have projectiles. I mean, they did change it where his utility is while he's invisible, because it used to be that it kicked in when invisibility was on cooldown. But, well, welcome back, Jojo. That was pretty quick. I hope that means that everything is good. Good to go. Yeah, we'll do that. Because if Nick is going to be a pain, like he was last time, we get hit, we don't need to worry about bleeds whatsoever. Okay. It's kind of funny. Fighting against Ultron, you want the evade portion to be done quickly. Fighting with him, you want it to last a little bit longer. Are you going to open a crystal today? No, I don't normally open crystals on stream. I might do a stream where I open all of the crystals on the beta side, because I think it was I looked quickly. I think it was 115 6-star, 115 shards, 115,000 6-star shards. So that would be 11 6-stars. And I think it was 900,000 5-star shards, so 95 stars. So I might do that at one point. I mean, there's no consequence opening it on the beta, but could see what may have been, could have been. That's probably the most use I get out of the beta, actually, is just opening crystals. Oh, I don't know about now, but once I get into the Summoner Trials, I should be able to hit 36,000 units. Wait, what are we at? I might be able to get to 40,000 before Cyber Weekend. No, probably not. I think I could probably only do 40,000 if I opened Battle Chips. Are you going to stream tomatoes? I don't think so. I don't think I've done any streams. No, I haven't done any streams of eating. No, I know you meant tomorrow. Yeah, I'd probably stream tomorrow. And it should be earlier. It should be earlier than today. Because usually after for the days of the arena set, for Mondays and Thursdays, I usually stream about an hour or two after the arena resets. It's not that often, actually, that I've been running the 6-stars the first time they're available on stream. But the next day is just because, well, the arena's already going. So it's just a matter of when the champions are on cooldown. So yeah, usually I'll try to get to it a little bit earlier. but it kind of just depends what time I wake up. Probably between 9:30 10 a.m. my time, which is an hour later than, I don't know where you are, but it's an hour later than California. California. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if California changed their time. Because if not, then let me see. Let me see. Yeah. So California is an hour behind, so it's still the same. Okay. Man, I have a lot more R2s than I was thinking. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. My L2 on King Grunt will be useless, but probably better that than going up against some Mangog. I think if I had an L2, no, that should do him in. Yeah, cool. Thoroughly, oh. Yeah, there'd be no. Well, no, there's a fair bit of burst damage on the L2, regardless of the poison, so maybe that'd be fine. Alright, let's see if I can. Nope, still can't get past that second. That's weird. And that one isn't the control thing. That's completely me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think you'd said that earlier at the beginning of the stream that you got uncollected. And you've been playing how long? Ooh. Roll snap. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. In this crazy day's time, I bet if you put one tomato and a potato only before a camera and stream it for a day or week, you should have 10,000 concurrent viewers for sure. Probably. Probably. I brought my 5-star King Groot to R4 Sig 200. He's literally a tank. You did that on the beta or on live? Yeah, I took my 6-star to rank 2. I was kind of contemplating it regardless, just because of... Wait, did I have... Yeah, I think I had an excess of Cosmic T4CC. So that was... And the T2A I needed to use up. And then I was thinking to use him for the Kang fight, which... For Phase 3, he's good for the Kang fight. But overall, he's not going to do very much damage when Kang's wounded. And then I was planning to use him in AQ. I'm not going to use him in AQ. But having him at rank 2 is, yeah, that's fine. Well, I might end up finding a use for him with map 8, so we'll see. Or with the changes to AQ in general. Which that will be the next AQ session. So, pretty soon. Ooh, speaking of which, yeah, I'm not doing any more 6-star rank ups until after we've had a bit of time with map 8. Which is fine, because I do want to do some 5-star rank ups to rank 4. I'm going to try to get probably about maybe 10 or so to rank 4 before I start going for basics. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, but Going through the R5s, I'm not sure how many R5s I've got, but a run of R5s takes about half an hour, and it gets me 1,000,000 points in the either the basic or the featured arena. R4s is a little bit longer, but the fights go faster than using R3s, so which would be good because then they'll also be off cooldown quicker. Well, not off cooldown quicker, but just because I'm going through the fights faster, they'll be on cooldown, so I should be able to get using them earlier for the second time. Beta is so fun. Kabam has learned the lesson from Bad Axe 6 reception. Yeah, 7. Well, all of 7 so far has been going well. Dirt, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Yeah, I've quite liked all of 7 so far, so. I think I should have gone for a Legends run for 7 too. And I would have if I had any idea that that was not going to be a thing. But, I mean, I'm cheap and I'm stingy, so I didn't want to use gems on Ghost or Archangel. But I think, maybe not the top 100, but how they ended up extending it to, I think it was the top 125, I think I would have landed somewhere in there. And at the end of the day, all I really care about is just the Weapon X, just an additional 6-star. Like the rewards that you get for the top hunt for the being successful with it. I don't really care. Yeah, they're nice for sure, but I don't think the 8 to 10 hours that it would take. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it just for that. And also because I don't think whatever we see, if they ever bring it back, the Legends title for the story quest, I don't know if Ghost would be applicable. Well, maybe Archangel though, because I used him for a fair bit of 7.2 and 7.3. I'm bringing my tablet into bank right now. Okay. Man, you're making the rounds from the doctors to the bank. Okay. I missed that, eh? Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. So we're about halfway through the arena. Full run of the 6 stars is about 8.5 million. So, and we are at 4 currently. And oh yeah, it should be done with plenty of time. Plenty of time. Okay. Becomes my mom needs to do stuff. Well, it's an adventurous day, I suppose, right? Are you off school for the day? Okay. we go, there we go. Man, I don't know why, but Sinister just always seems to start off with a heavy. Like, that's almost always his first move. Very seldom we get to parry him at the beginning. Pixelation. Yeah, just because I was loading another page. I think that's probably why that was happening. Oh no, that's in Discord or in OBS. Okay. Yeah, it was happening the other day as well, and I looked and there is an update, but it doesn't address that. But I did update OBS. Yeah, it's definitely not what it was when I first went to the iPhone 13. You have Spidey 2096 star. You're so lucky. I'm homeschooled. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to take him to rank 2. I'm not in any rush to get him to rank 2, but I don't even think I've read his info yet. And I know some people really like him. Yeah, I know he's got a couple unique abilities. Like one, well, I guess he's only the second champion now in the game that doesn't gain buffs, which definitely could come in handy. And I do think I prefer to put the resources into him rather than Red Guardian. But I don't know if I have anywhere in particular where I could really see using him. But I mean, that's also why I need to read his ability to see if anything that I'm doing he would be a big benefit for. I think he might be pretty useful for war. I don't think for my pass though he would be too applicable in war. Oh, speaking of which, I need to join AQ. Let's do that after this. Do you remember from yesterday? What from yesterday? Okay, so let's join AQ because we'll just go with the same team we've been using. I think the only day I would need to make any change to that team would be for Cascading Failure. Yeah, I think every other day would be fine. And actually, yeah, I think for Cascading Failure, I would probably take off Corvus and probably put either... Oh, I want to try Ultron for buffed up once. So actually, maybe that's what I'll do. Although, no, well, next week... Well, I think day 1 we're going to do map 8, but the rest of it will probably be map 7. In the street, yeah, I remember that you were here. What was I doing yesterday? Oh, event quest. Yes. Yep. And you know what? I'm starting to think Mole Man might go to rank 3, but it's going to depend on how map 8 is looking, though. If he's applicable there, then Mole Man is going to rank 3, and I don't think I would take Venom to rank 3, though. I don't know if there's any Cosmics. It would be between Venom and Angela, probably. Unless I got Hyperion. If I got Hyperion, well, he's absolutely going to rank 3. Hercules would go to rank 2, and from there I would decide. How old am I? I'm assuming you're the same age as yesterday. So that would make you 9. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best bet. Wait. This Sasquatch fight could be a long one. It could take a bit of time. Oh, I don't want to go to my L3. Okay. I was exploring Mordo in Act 6. I won't like to relive that. Yeah. Yeah, dude. That is something I'm never going into again. Well, unless we end up seeing something like that for a Karina challenge. Wait, didn't we... I think that was, right? For the Cosmic Karina challenge. Okay, come on now. Block, dude. No. Oh, you son of a gun. Well, this might just be a loss. Yeah, probably. Because you're not going to block now, are you? Nope. All right. Yeah. We had the L3. Might have a... Well... Okay. Let's see what we can do here. No! Oh, we're going to get 2 hits. I don't... Oh, okay. Pulled it off. Mr. Showers, how you doing? What if it was his birthday today? That's what I said. If he's the same age as yesterday. I don't like the way this... What is up with this nonsense? Although the last one was totally my fault for not paying attention, but... And I knew what I was getting into for this one, too. Oh, well. Champion with Kamala? No, but when I was saying, like, I would never do the Mortal fight again, I think that you had to do... Yeah, because I think one of the Karina challenges was with Cosmics through 6-2. Or through 6-5 in particular. Because, yeah, the Kamala Khan is 6-6. Because I think we did have to fight Mordo for one of those. Watch that 15 block stack, let it cool down. Yeah. Is the random off? Yes. Yeah. When I started, I was going to set it to random. I'm like, nah, let's just go with the usual way. Oh, I was trying to think, because I couldn't think of the song in particular that you liked, but the video for the Battle Chip opening, I was going to put that song there, but I couldn't remember which one it was. 615? No, we're talking about 6-2. Yeah, the 6-1. No, the X-Men one is Crossbones. The X-Men Karina challenge is Crossbones is the boss. Yeah, and I can't because like I've already done them, so it doesn't show you what the objective is. I might be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure because there was one where you had to do with cosmics. It could be 5-star cosmics, but I'm pretty sure it was to take out Mordo. I don't even remember who I used. Oh, I might have used Corvus. Either Corvus or CGR, maybe? I know whoever used it was some OP. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, it probably would have been Corvus because he's max rank 5-star, whereas CGR is a 5-star is not. I really don't like it because of the pass and Mortal always holding specials. Yeah. So that's why Void was good, because if you got the Petrifies up and then he got his power gain, you'd either just prevent the power gain altogether, or if you also had a Fear of the Void at the time, you could reverse the power gain. But the problem with Void for it was the RNG, and he was also slow. So Quake ended up working fine for me for that. And that was the reason I took Quake to rank 5. If not for that specific fight, Quake would still be at rank 4. It would never have been used for anything. What are we at? Okay, so still not even 1 yet. Oh, plenty of twine. Plenty of twine. Mm-hmm. Huh. It's interesting. I don't know if this. I was just reading something for like one of the YouTube people that, well, pretty much anybody that does MCOC and YouTubes. If I come across their channel, I follow them. I was just reading info from one of them, and they just expose themselves for piloting. So I don't know if they realize that what they just said they could get banned for. Oh boy. Oh dear. So yeah, I don't know if the person realizes what they just posted is completely exposing themselves for violating the TOS of the company. And the thing is, they're saying because they don't think it's cheating or wrong, it's fine. But that's not how those kind of rules work. It's not how you think it is. It's how the company thinks it is. What y'all think of the 6-star class Nexus? If you rewind to the beginning of the stream, we were discussing it then. But I'm not going to get it. I thought about it, but... Are you thinking to get it, Jacob? Yesterday I tried first fight of Abyss prep and got thing down to 60% one shot. The enrage timer started, so I had to quit. The enrage timer is pretty much... I think you can get around it for thing with She-Hulk. I think. But pretty much every fight in there, you're gonna have... Just trying to think. There's a few fights with mystics where it would be irrelevant. Like Captain Marvel, you can definitely get down before. I think Venom the Duck you can get down with Sim Supreme before, but the way it's kind of designed, if you're using Aegon, the first couple fights you have no, you can't one shot, basically, is what it would come down to. Mortal in Act 6 is the Karina Challenge. It's called Astral. So there's I think there's 2 times where you're fighting Mordo for the Karina challenges. One is with 3 or 4 stars, and then the other one is the you can use 5 stars, the Cosmics. Should have gone in for a heavy there. I'm planning to go with Warlock, Healing 29, Torch, Doom, and Aegon for your first path. Okay. Where are you going to use Gilly 2099? Oh no! Oh dear! Oh right, I've got the DJ. Damn it! The man with broken body has entered the chat. Usually don't like spending units on hero crystals. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to see a few videos of people opening that, but I don't really know. Even the people making videos of it, I don't know how many outside of to make a video. I don't know how many would go for something like that. Although, to be fair, 6-star Nexus dual class is pretty cool. Oh, you need G2099 for the Warlock synergy. Okay. So what are you using Warlock for? Because this is the first path, right? Because I think Aegon, pretty much majority of it is Aegon. Doom for the Cosmics, Torch for Mordo and Mephisto, and then you just need somebody for Invisible Woman, which is usually Nick. Or I think Torch could work for that too. Somebody who can't miss. What do you think is the best tech champion? Probably still Ghost. But I think Warlock is close. I don't care for Gilly 2099 too much, so yeah, I wouldn't put her up there. It's probably Ghost, but the game is changing where she won't be as relevant. But as of right now, yeah, probably Ghost. I got Switch from the featured crystals. Okay. No, Scarlet Witch is still good. Well, duped High Sig. It's just the thing is that she's 5-star, right? Which is fine, but and I always do that. I always go in for that one-hit actor. Yeah, I think if she were a 6-star. Well, the thing is, too, her potential proc is a lot less. Well, procking what you want, like the regen or. But her L2 is still pretty damn strong. I would max rank her as a 5-star with a gem. I don't think I would use her, and Wolverine would probably be the last 5-stars I would use resources on to take to rank 5. Um, I wouldn't do it right away, and especially this close to the next variant and having the rank gems, I wouldn't do it. But let's just say I just finished variant 8 or the latest variant, and I don't have a rank gem for her or Wolverine. I could probably Wolverine more so just because of making him a horseman. I could see taking him to rank 5 with resources. Scarlet Witch, I don't know if I would do it with resources. I thought she was poison to me. No, she just inflicts poison. But she has no immunities. She can proc a regen. So, I mean, it doesn't... So yeah, I would just heal back whatever she's taking. If she had the suicides. Is there going to be free stuff for Cyber Weekend? No. Free as in you don't have to spend cash, yes. But you would need to use units. So if you've got units, you'll be able to access stuff for sure. If you don't have units, then you'd have to purchase the units. The only thing with Cyber Weekend is that when you are purchasing the units, you're also getting other items along with the units. But everything for Cyber Weekend will have some kind of cost, whether it be cash or units. I could rely on Warlock more than Aegon, to be honest, because I'm too good with him. He might be useful more for Warlock. Potent regen. Probably if you don't have a poison on you. But the poison is going to reduce the amount of healing you take regardless. So you're running suicide, so... Well, but here's the thing. It would be better than having no regen. And I don't know if you can have multiples. Yeah. So the thing is, like, with her change from 12.0, it's just that she is... she procs less. That was really the big change, I think. Was just the frequency. I don't think they changed the potency of anything. So the thing with Aegon, though, is that when you've got his combo up, he's going to go unblockable, right? So... And you can have him at max combo probably by the 4th fight. I think when I did the first path, I screwed up a lot on thing. So it took me 5 fights to be at max combo. But once you're at max combo, you're unblockable. So yeah, they could be off in the corner doing their thing. And you're just going to town. But the big thing for him, what really sets him apart from anybody else for AOL is the collector fight. He makes the collector fight so much easier. People have done the collector fight. There's a video now of somebody soloing the collector with Strife. People have used Corvus, but who makes it the easiest, I think, is Aegon. Is it going to be cheap for Cyber Weekend? Well, every unit offer will have items attached to it. And I think the lowest you can pay for units is $5. So even that will have something. But you go from $5, I think it's $5 is the smallest. But you go from that to the $100 offer. And all of them have some kind of items attached to it. I'm not going to do the Think Fight with Aegon. Going to ramp up Aegon from the 2nd. I'm too comfortable with Warlock against Thing. His heavy always keeps things rock stacks in control. Good point. I would think Because the second fight is Omega Red, right? I would think you'd be, well, I mean, go with however you're comfortable. But I would think you'd be better off using Aegon for Thing, and then Warlock for Omega Red. Because then with Warlock, you're not having to worry about the Death Spores. And then with Aegon for Thing, you've got pass advantage. You're gonna have to quit out at least once. So when you go to quit out, you could throw your L3 and, you know, you're going to get 3 full combos in. And then, yeah, other than your L3, you don't really want to use your combo. I mean, you could use your L2, but the bleed there to remove the rock stacks would be kind of pointless. So yeah, you just hold on to your L3. For the most part, he's not too bad to manage with the rock stacks thing in Abyss. But yeah, no, go with whatever you're most comfortable with for sure. Trying to think if there's any fight where you really want to be unblockable for before Collector. Maybe Howard, yeah, probably Howard the Duck, maybe? And you said you're going to have Torch, right? Because that takes care of your Mystic fights. You got Doom. Oh, so Venom the Duck is going to be slow. Doom, 5 or 6-star Doom? If it's an R3 6-star Doom, he can one-shot it. If it's a 5-star Doom, no. You're gonna use some revives. If you have Sim Supreme can 5-star can one-shot Venom the Duck, and he can also take care of all of the other cosmic fights fine. Hey, that's the first crash in an hour and a half. Not bad. Doom for Venom the Duck and Howard? Doom for Howard. I mean, trying to think of what that is. I know it's the crits. And because Howard, you don't do any damage until 15 hits. But it's a buff on Howard. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Doom would remove that because I think it's a passive. I'm not sure. Yeah. So other than Warlock and Gilly 2099, that is pretty much the typical team, right? The only differences would be usually people would have Nick and then another champion, and I think the most popular is usually Heimdall. I think you're on my Discord, Parasite, but there's a channel there with my run of the Abyss. Not that that's like, it's a gauge of what it costs somebody. So, and I think at this point it'd probably be like, I think that'd be really expensive. Back when I did it, yeah, you definitely have people doing it for less, and you definitely have people doing it for more. I don't know if I would say that was well, that would have been a good target to have in mind, I think, unit wise. And then there's also the channel there with all of the vids from all of the boss fights, at least 3 videos of each. But there might have been, I think there's a couple videos with unique fights that weren't what people would have used like day one. Because there are some, I think there's a couple like Magneto fights where when the Abyss first dropped, Magneto hadn't been buffed, so he wouldn't have been too applicable for it. But I think there might be one there with Magneto versus Darkhawk. And I don't know if I have one there with Magneto versus Red Skull. But those are later on as well. That's not Path 1. Abyss Howard is not the buff version, so Doom can shrug off his debuff. Okay. Okay. Well, the Howard thing for Abyss isn't... It's... I can't remember what it is. I think you need to crit him. Or it's just at the beginning when he's got his... damage shield or whatever it is. I'm going to target. I'll be back. Okay. All right. I probably won't be here because I've got about another 2 million to go, and I will be heading out myself. Oh, I might be back this evening though if we have the T4B arena. Or maybe I'll just maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If I have my old man nap, I'll probably be back. Do you remember the total units for Exploration of Abyss? His regen is so annoying. Yeah, so for the regen for Howard, usually people would just quit out. T1A is live at the moment. Yeah, and it should be done today, right? Because then the T4B goes right after the T1A. No, offhand I don't remember. I know it was over 20,000, but it's in the channel on Discord. But yeah, offhand exactly how much. Whatever it is, I think it should have been about 2,000 less. Because I screwed up on the Masacre fight. And I should have gotten to it, realized that I was screwed, and quit out. That's what I should have done. Secondly, I didn't realize that I could have used anybody on the team. It was just that Aegon under max combo was the best option, but anybody else would work. I thought only Aegon would work, so I just kept reviving Aegon, which, yeah, that cost a ton. That one fight cost me more units than the whole first path. Yeah, I have the best luck for things like this. Like for when I did LOL, I thought I had it all done, but no, it was 99%. So I needed to do an extra path through LOL, and then for AOL, I got to the Masacre thing and screwed that up. Oh boy. So when are you planning to do... Wait, is this your first path, Parasite? Like your first path ever? Or is this a second account you're doing it on? For AOL. Oof. No. Dude, just use your freaking L. Dude, come on, man. My God. It's your first path. Okay. So when are you thinking you're going to do that? Oh, he came in hot. He was not waiting around at all. I don't usually do long content, even I haven't started LOL yet. Okay. Well, as it stands, the Abyss is still the best single piece of content for rewards. I think the Gauntlet was probably better, but it's not permanent content. But the Abyss for always accessible content is probably still the single best source of rewards. At the end of when 7.4 drops, I think Exploration of Act 7 will then be. But yeah, there's no other single piece of content you can do in the game that has better rewards. After the war season, okay. Yeah, so there's only 3 6-star Awakening gems available through gameplay, and Abyss has 2 of them. Then you've got the Abyss Nexus, you've got the T2A, yeah, it's the rewards from it are still pretty nice. The Aegon you're using is a 5 or a 6, and same thing with Doom. 5 or 6-star Doom and Aegon. I just need the title, exploration, no plans at the moment. Okay. The title doesn't get you anything though. It's just the title. So like it doesn't do anything for your account. But yeah, the title's on completion. The profile pictures on it is exploration. I think they had wanted or intended to tie the Thronebreaker title to the Abyss, but yeah, they didn't. 5-star Doom, I both 5 and 6-star Aegon. 6-star is not fully synced. Okay. Yeah, for long fights like that, you definitely don't need Aegon at max sync. It's nice, but it's not. You know what? In your case, it might be better to go with a higher sig then, because if you're not gonna get your combo going in the first fight. Oh, it's the Iron Man Infinity War fight. That's where you want him max sync or max combo. That's the first fight that you want him at. So, yeah, if you're not using him on thing, well, you could get to max combo during that fight though. But if you're not using him for thing, you probably won't enter Iron Man Infinity War at max. Right. Is it worth waiting for a 6-star Aegon when you have the 5-star? No. The only difference you're going to see is the adrenaline healing. Your health pool is not going to have an impact. You are going to hit harder, so your fights might go a little bit faster. And I don't think you'd see the difference between the rank 2 and a rank 5 outside of the adrenaline healing. Your damage, I think you would only really see the difference at a rank 3. But yeah, if you have a rank 5 duped Aegon, yeah, there's no need to wait for the 6-star. I did it with a 6-star. Well, I had the 6-star before I had the 5. I had the 6-star duped max sig before I ever got the 5-star. There is something where you get... So the max amount of hits you get before they enrage is 250. And I'm not sure if that's based on your attack rating. Because I know, like, when I did the Deadpool fight with the 4-star Torch, I didn't have 250 hits. The enrage was a lot less. It's not based on star level. I think it might be based on attack So the 6-star would have a higher attack, but I don't know if you get any more hits. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to head off in 7 minutes. I don't think we're going to get all the way through the 6 stars. We're going to get close, but not all the way. So close, yet so far. Have you done Abyss Forger? Or were you waiting for Aegon to get started? I got really lucky how things worked out for me. I got Aegon Awakened. Well, I got a skill gem and a skill T5CC from Act 6 Exploration. So that allowed me to Awaken and rank 3 Aegon, which then allowed me to do the Abyss. And from completion of Abyss, I got Corvus, got a gem, and got the T5CC for him. So Act 6 got me the Aegon to get into Abyss, and the Abyss got me the 6-star Corvus to rank 3. So yeah, that was a very good period of luck. Ooh. Really? Nope, I want to pitch Act 6, maybe Act 7. Then I'll be able to save up resources to do AOL. Okay. Well, I mean, the thing with AOL, though, too, you don't need to look at that as if you're working on that, you've got to, start path 1 and then you can't do anything until you're completed AOL. Like, every path you could look at as its own piece of content in a sense. Because what a lot of people have done, if they've done the first path and then that's it. Like maybe they'll go back in and do, the exploration. But yeah, your rewards there is either the completion rewards or the exploration. Now, every path does have rewards. There's, I think there's T5B. I think there's a T5B, T2A, a 5-star crystal. I think there's 6 stones as well. But your bulk of rewards there are your completion and exploration. Okay. Ooh. Well, my sound just cut out. But I think it's only me. I don't think what you guys hear on the stream would be fine. Oh, no, you know what I think that is? I think the batteries on my headphones aren't charged for the battery. Because yeah, so he can't miss either. Because I've just been forgetting to charge it after each stream the last little while. So with that being the case, I may as well just take them off. Right after this. Oh, that got lucky. Oh wow, so different playing without hearing the music. The sound of uh-oh, that's not how that's supposed to go. Oh dear. Dude. Use your L2, come on. There we go. Oh, this could be a close... Just a little bit ahead. Okay, no, we're further ahead now. Alright, good. Very good. Some Wi-Fi issues from my end. Stream got stuck for a while. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it was frozen here too, but that one wasn't the. That just because the sound went off, so then the playback on YouTube stopped. It stopped. My alliance has some serious arena grinders going for 6-star featured all the time. Same people though, or different people? Yeah, and there was not the alliance I'm in currently, but the one previous. There were some people that were pretty crazy in arena too, but I found out that they had their family doing arena for them. Like they would do arena, but if they were at work, their nieces or nephews would also be grinding the arena. I don't know if they paid them or not, but yeah, it was a communal effort. The 6-star feature one, outside of a new champion, like new to the game, it's not too crazy. Hyperion was really high. Now, as a 6-star, he was new to the game, but as a character, no. But like, so if it's not like a Null, Kitty, Hercules, it's not too bad to get champions from the featured arena. A group effort to get the champ, yeah. I think that's all big arena grinders. For the getting others to do the arena, no. Maybe the frequency, maybe people who are frequently doing that, yeah, but no, I don't think Shadow has anybody doing arenas for him. I don't think BG does. I don't think Rob Von Chu does. Like, I think they're all doing the arenas themselves. So yeah, but yeah, no, absolutely, you would have people who are putting up big arena scores often, who it's a communal effort. There's no way they have that much time to grind out each champion. Well, if somebody has nothing else to do, they could. But after you do a couple, you don't want to do any more. But yeah, doing it in the featured is actually not... It's still a big time sink. But because of the points that the 6-stars get you, it's not too bad. The big ones, like the 180, 160, yeah, those are rough. But if you're looking at like 120, 140, it's not too bad. It's not something I would want to do more than like once every 2 months or once a month, but oh dear, this is going to take a while. Ooh, will I get... Oh, I won't get anything. Oh, I totally wasn't even thinking about that. About his opportunity to counter me. Oh, so even just me evading, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I should have just stood there and took it. Huh, okay. I meant frequent big arena grinders. Yeah, I don't know if any one individual could just with that much. Yeah. Okay, this will be the last one, and then I am out of here. Oh, I didn't realize. Huh, I wonder if it's just Warlock that's going to be a high rating. Come on. I need you to do it. There we go. Don't think my L1 would... yeah, we're good here though. Okay. Arena is soothing sometimes. Yeah, the repetitiveness of it can be not a bad thing. Ooh, that was quite a way to start. Quite the way to start. Is the L2 going to do him in? Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. And that is all of the 6 stars, all done and over with. Alright, well, that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I'll catch you guys later. Take care.